Hi, I'm Patrick, an elite tasker with Taskrabbit. Today, I'm going to walk you through the beginner's guide to furniture assembly. Tip number 1, be prepared. Before you even begin assembling your furniture, take the time to read through the instructions carefully. Don't just skim over them. Examine each step and familiarize yourself with the process before attempting any assembly. Understanding the big picture from the outset will help you avoid mistakes down the line. Next, organize your workspace. Clear a space where you can lay out all the parts and tools needed for assembly. Having ample space will allow you to sort and arrange components, making it easier to find what you need during each step of the process. Before you begin assembling, check that you have all the necessary parts and tools as listed in the instruction manual. This includes screws, bolts, nuts, and any specialized tools or fittings that may be required. Missing parts can delay your progress significantly. Consider investing in a basic assembly toolkit if you don't have the right tools on hand. Tip number 2, start slow. Once you've laid the groundwork, it's time to dive into the assembly itself. Follow the instructions step by step and resist the temptation to skip ahead or make assumptions. Each step has been identified for a successful assembly, so it's important to follow them in the correct order. Take your time. Rushing can lead to mistakes or improperly secured parts, which may compromise the stability and safety of the furniture once assembled. Maintain a patient and focused approach throughout the process. Make sure you have the correct tools for the job. Using the wrong tools can damage parts or make assembly more difficult than necessary. If you're unsure about which tools you'll need, consult the instructions or consider investing in a basic assembly toolkit. Tip number 3, avoid common pitfalls. When it comes to assembling furniture, one of the most common mistakes is over-tightening screws, which can strip the threads or damage the furniture material. Follow the recommended torque settings or use a hand screwdriver instead of a power tool for better control. Another pitfall to watch out for is mixing up parts. With so many screws, bolts, and other small components, it's easy for them to get jumbled together. To avoid this, sort and label all screws, bolts, and small parts according to the assembly instructions. Using small containers or a magnetic tray can prevent confusion and help you use the right parts at the right time. Tip number 4, keep it safe. When handling heavy furniture pieces, use proper lifting techniques to avoid strain or injury. Get the help of a friend if necessary, and consider using furniture sliders to move large items across the floor safely. Once your furniture is assembled, take the necessary precautions to secure it properly. For tall or heavy items, like bookcases or wardrobes, use wall anchors or brackets to secure them to the wall. This prevents potential tipping accidents, especially in households with children or pets. Tip number 5, troubleshoot your mistakes. If you encounter a mistake during assembly, don't panic. Refer back to the instructions and try to identify where the issue occurred. In some cases, you may need to disassemble a portion of the furniture to correct the mistake. Consult the troubleshooting section of the instruction manual or visit the manufacturer's frequently asked questions and support. Many common issues have straightforward solutions. If you've exhausted all troubleshooting efforts and are still unable to resolve the issue, recognize when a task may be beyond your expertise or available time. Don't hesitate to seek professional assistance by hiring a tasker like me. This can save you significant time and frustration in the long run. So before you go, remember, building furniture can be rewarding when you follow the correct steps. Still overwhelmed? Well, you can find me and other taskers like me on Taskrabbit.